And last week I shared with us that problem is what you can do something about. You can always do something about the problem that is in your life right now. You can identify the problem. You can prioritize how to solve the problem. You can define the problem, and you can ask questions about the problem in order to get it solved. So problem is what you can do something about. And I also share with us that the problem in your life is not meant to destroy you, but to make you stronger. The problem in your life is not meant to keep you down, but to force you out of your comfort zone. The problem did not come into your life to hinder your thinking faculty, but rather to open it to new opportunities. So the problem is not meant to destroy you. So a leader will be successful if he can help people to solve their problems. And the second thing I shared with us last week that every leader must do in order to be successful is they must cultivate positive attitude. Positive attitude. Leadership position is good, but the disposition is the most important. The disposition of the leader to life, the disposition of the leader to people he is leading, the disposition of the leader to the problems in the life of his people, of his followers. That's the most important, and that's where positive attitude comes into play. So a leader will be successful if he can cultivate a positive attitude. Positive attitude. And I also share with us that even if you as a person or as a leader right now you have a negative attitude, I shared with us last week that you can always change, you can always develop a positive attitude. And the first thing I shared with us last week is you have to review your life. Where do you have a negative attitude? Is it in your thinking? You always think negative thoughts. You always think little of yourself and those that are following you. You always think and expect that evil will happen unto you. You can change. Just review your life. Review where you have a negative attitude. And then you resolve to change it. You resolve to cause a change. You resolve to replace the negative thoughts with positive ones. And then you reframe. That is, you stop seeing yourself as somebody that thinks negative thoughts. You start seeing yourself as a person that thinks positive thoughts. You start seeing yourself as a person of good attitude. Take for example, you're a person that you are not consistent. When you start this, you stop. You start that, you stop. And your belief about yourself is you are an inconsistent somebody. You have to change that belief about yourself and say, oh, I am consistent. What I start, I see to the finish. I see to the end. So you reframe how you see yourself. And then while you're trying to reframe, you're trying to do what you need to do, you're trying to cultivate a positive attitude, and at one point you find yourself relapsing back to the negative part. What you do is you re-enter again. You have to do the resolving again. You still believe in yourself. You re-enter, you start again that, oh, I have a positive attitude. And then repeat that over time. And I'm telling you, that will become your life. A new you will emerge. So you can always cultivate a positive attitude. The question is, where will you start? Start where you are. Oh, people now, what they believe about me is that I'm bad at this, I always get angry, I always do that. Yes, that's the truth, but you can always change. Start from where you are. Resolve to change, and now is the time. So what a leader must do to be successful? Number 3, develop your most important asset. For a leader to be successful, you must develop your most important asset. And your most important asset is people. Your most important asset as a leader is people. You know, there are many assets useful to a leader. You know, to a business leader, you need capital, you need money, you need equipment, you need a factory to manufacture your product. That's good, that's wonderful, that's important. But your most important asset is people. You are a church leader, truly you need an auditorium, you need instruments, you need media equipment. As important as those were, they are not your most important asset. Your most important asset is the people, the follower, the people that will worship in that auditorium. So, for a leader to be successful, he or she must develop his most important asset, which is people. Because a leader's success is inseparable from how much he is developing his people, his follower. Because everything rises and falls on leadership. And any man that thinks he is leading with no one following is just taking a walk. He is just taking a walk. So you need to develop people, those that are working for you and with you. You know, there was a time that a big company was sold, and the person that repossessed the company, the first thing decided to do was to fire the top management. And people were like, you don't have to do that. These people are good, these people are wonderful, you don't have to fire them. He said, oh, if they are good, then they need not to sell the company in the first place. So he replaced those people. So what am I driving at? Everything rises and falls on people. So in your organization as a leader, you need to develop your most important asset, which is people. Why? You cannot do it alone. You need people. You cannot get anything worthwhile done in life alone. It's not possible. You need people, and that's why you must develop them. And you know what? People, they are the hardest to work with. For you to have two people working with you wholeheartedly, I'm telling you, you are a good leader. Because people, animals, you tell them go this way and they will go. But when we are talking about people, we ask them go this way, they will ask you, why should I go? How should I go? All kind of questions. But for you to have at least 2 or 3 people following you wholeheartedly, working together with you in seeing that God-given vision is realized, shows that you are a good leader. So for you to be successful as a leader, you must work better with people. You must also help people to work better, and you must develop people to work and to take the reins of leadership. But to develop people, you must do the following. You must value people. Before anybody will say, okay, I want to follow you, I want to work together with you, the person must know that you value him or her. The person will know that you are committed to him. You know, when I'm talking about commitment, I'm talking about time. That you are ready to give time to see to the success of the person. You know, the person must know that you have integrity. You must know, okay, if you say arrive at work by 8 a.m., they must know that, okay, you that gave the order, you will be on ground 7:55 a.m. And those are the little things that people are looking at before they can even surrender themselves to you wholeheartedly to develop them. So a leader without limitations is a leader who inspires others to lead. So for you to be successful as a leader, you must inspire people. Don't manipulate them, don't manage people, inspire them to lead others. So your most important asset is the people that are working with you. So you make yourself important in their life. Think good about them. Don't be selfish. Let everything you do be to their interest, not to serve your own personal interest. That's what you can do that will enable people to submit themselves unto you so that you can even develop them. You say, but I want to help them. Help who? Who cares about your health? So they must know that you value them. They must know that you have their best interest at heart. And if you want people to work together with you so that you can fulfill and actualize your vision, you must not belittle them. You must not be insensitive to them. You must not manipulate them. Everything you do, everything you say must be to their own good. And even if you will have to confront them, to correct them, you should not be in the public. You shouldn't be in the public. First of all, call them privately and say, this thing you have done is wrong, don't do it again. And if you do that the first time, the second time, the third time, and the person refuses to change, then you bring it to the public. So people must know that you value them. And I'm telling you, when they know that you truly value them, that you truly have their best interests at heart, they will follow you hands down. So you need people to be successful. So stop saying nobody is indispensable. Nobody is indispensable. Says who? You need them. And you treat them like such. So I'm going to open the lines now, the studio line. You can call in to share your views on the topic of this course. You can give your comment. And the studio line you can call to is 08141326576. 08141326576 or 0705229260. So as a leader, your most important asset is the people. So value them. And number 4, as a leader, you need a big vision with a big momentum. Big vision with a big momentum. So nobody will follow a man without a vision. Nobody will follow a man without a vision. No, Mr. Olade just said that the definition of madness is moving at the fastest speed in the wrong direction. So as a leader, you must make sure that you have the correct vision. And the fact that you have a God-given vision does not say you should set a small goal for yourself, because visions are not goals. Goals, they are the derivative of your vision, but you make it big and you have a big momentum to see it realized. Because vision is what gives a leader meaning. So you need a big vision. The vision that you have been given, exploit it. Make it big. See it big. Because that's what will make people to know that you are really going somewhere. So you need a true vision and a big vision. And that requires the leader to know that the vision is greater than him. The vision you have is greater than you. So whenever you have a vision and the vision ends with you, when you die, that's the end of the vision. I'm telling you, that vision is not big enough. So you make your vision so big that even when you are out of the scene, even when you are gone, the vision still lives on. Because people follow the vision, not the vision. Leader must have a big vision and a big momentum. That is the force, the tenacity to do what it takes to fulfill it. Because you know what? The momentum of the leader is contagious. The followers will learn, we take out of your momentum. If you as a leader, you are moving at 3 kilometers per hour when it comes to momentum, I'm telling you, those that are following you, they will like 2.5, 2.6, 2.7. But if you as a leader, you have a great momentum like 1,000, you can cover 1,000 kilometers per hour. You know, those people that are following you, they will also double up. And that's why you as a leader, to be successful, you need a big vision that will set you on your toes, and a big momentum to get it actualized. You know, you let the zeal to consume you. You let the desire to see the vision realized to consume you. And we are going to see that by how much you are willing to sacrifice. You know, we see that by how far you are willing to go to see to the actualization of that vision. So let me quickly round up with the fifth one, which is self-discipline. A leader will be successful if he can learn self-discipline. You know, a leader's standard must be greater than that of his followers. You know, when it comes to self-discipline, you must do what you have to do, whether you feel like it or not. You don't waste people's time. You know, you eat well. You don't abuse food. You don't abuse any drink. You keep a clear head. You don't try to do everything. You know, when you cultivate, you learn self-discipline in those areas, nothing can stop your success. You know, as a leader, self-discipline requires you to do away with the good so that you can have access to the best. So learn self-discipline, you know, and for you to learn it, you can start small. Develop a small plan that will make a difference. If you know you are indisciplined in this area, you can list 5 areas in your life that you know that you lack discipline. You know, place them in order of priority, how you want to conquer them. See, the truth is, we all have our weaknesses. We all have our weaknesses. We all have one point in our life that we are not exercising self-discipline. So review your life. List out those areas. Take small steps every day towards conquering your weakness. And I'm telling you, you will discover that you are strong. You will discover that you have the strength. So when is the time to start exchanging your strength, your weakness for strength? Now is the time. So work on responsibility. Work on responsibility. Work on responsibility. Winston Churchill said the price of greatness is responsibility. So be more responsible. Be responsible for who you are. Be responsible for what you do. Be responsible for what you receive, and be responsible to those that you lead. If you